Hello?
Hello, I'm Dr. Andrews. I'll be doing your over-the-phone examination today.
Yeah, they told me when I called the walk-in clinic. I was actually hoping to get an in-person examination. It really seems like the sort of thing that needs to be physically checked out.
Oh, don't worry about that. Due to recent advances in doctors not wanting to see patients in person because of COVID, it's now entirely possible to diagnose almost all illnesses, injuries, and ailments over the phone using cutting edge.
Really?
Yes. Phone examination techniques.
Okay.
I take it this is your first over-the-phone examination?
Yes.
Well, don't be nervous. It's perfectly safe.
Um, okay. They also told me that you would be doing a COVID screening over the phone?
Yes. If my examination determines that you are at risk of having COVID, I'll be recommending that you come in for a COVID test
Oh, great.
at a different clinic.
You send patients you think might have COVID to other clinics.
Yes. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I've had this pain in my ear for the past few days.
Okay, that sounds like a brain tumor.
What?
Yes.
A brain tumor?
Yeah. That or an ear infection.
Well, how do I know which one it is?
Well, that's what my over-the-phone examination is going to determine.
Okay, how does that work exactly?
I'll be asking a series of questions which will help me to diagnose the issue that you're having.
Okay, great.
All right then, let's begin. My first question is, do you have a thermometer with you?
Actually, I don't. That's why I was hoping to come in for an in-person.
That's perfectly all right. What we're going to do now is an over-the-phone temperature reading.
Okay.
What I'm going to need you to do is take the hand that isn't holding the phone
Okay.
and hold it directly in front of your forehead,
Okay.
and very slowly bring the palm of that same hand into contact with your forehead.
Seriously?
Yes. Now, what does it feel like your temperature is?
I really don't know. How could I tell?
About 36, 37 degrees?
I don't know.
Well, does your forehead feel hotter than your hand?
I don't know.
Okay, sounds like it's about 37 degrees.
But I didn't say.
I'm gonna call it 37 degrees. Wow, that's excellent. Doesn't seem like you have a fever at all.
Thank God.
Now, let's have a look at that ear.
Great. It's been really painful.
Follow my instructions very carefully. What I'm going to need you to do is take the hand that is holding the phone.
And take a picture of the ear and text it to you?
I thought you said this was your first over-the-phone examination.
Okay. Going to text it to you now.
Excellent. Okay, I've got it here. Now, let's just have a look-see.
So, does it look infected?
Well, I can't say.
Oh, is the photo not good enough? Do I maybe need to come in, get it swabbed?
No, the quality's fine. It's just that it's hard to diagnose an ear infection from a picture of you and your friends taking a group selfie at the beach.
Ah, sorry. My phone's been doing that lately. Here, let me try that again.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. It happens all the time. This is the new reality of medical science in the COVID era.
Okay, I should be texting it to you now.
Great, I've got it. I'm just opening it now. Whoa.
Oh, no, does it look infected?
Oh, no. It's just that this seems to be a picture of you with a young man's penis in your mouth, giving a thumbs up and making a winky face at the camera.
What?
Yes. And unfortunately, this is not going to help me diagnose your ear problem.
Oh my God, that's my ex. I forgot about that photo. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. That's perfectly normal human sexual behavior. Nothing at all to be embarrassed about. Although I am going to be recommending that you go for a herpes test
What?
to determine whether you have herpes.
What? I know what it's for. You think I have herpes?
Well, that's what the herpes test is hopefully going to tell us.
Oh God. I'm gonna have to call Scott and tell him to get a herpes test too.
Oh no, that won't be necessary.
What? Why not?
He definitely has herpes.
Oh God.
Yes. Now, what I'm going to need you to do is very carefully text me a photo of your ear.
That should be it.
Okay, great. Got it.
So, is that the right photo?
Well, that depends.
Depends on what.
Do you have any pictures of other people's ears in your phone?
No, I don't have pictures of other people's ears in my phone.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, great. Then I think we have the right picture.
Thank God. How does it look?
Well, there seems to be a bit of redness and inflammation.
Okay.
But that could just be ear herpes.
What? Ear herpes?
Yes.
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah. Get a cold sore, touch your mouth, touch your ear, bang. Ear herpes.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't worry. It can be easily treated with a topical cream.
Okay.
But you will have to divulge your status to anyone you want to have ear sex with.
Ear sex?
Yes.
I don't have ear sex.
It's none of my business. Perfectly normal human sexual behavior.
I don't
But it
have.
does mean that we're going to need to do some additional tests to determine whether you have an ear infection.
Okay.
Or maybe even strep ear.
Strep ear?
Yes.
Of course, that's a thing too.
Yes. Now, do you have any loss of hearing in the ear?
I don't think so. Maybe a bit? I don't know.
It's okay. We can test for that very easily. What I need you to do is put the phone up to the ear in which you're experiencing the pain.
I am holding the phone up to the painful.
Can you hear me?
Doctor, please stop shouting into the phone. I can hear you.
Are you holding the phone up to the painful
Yes.
ear? Okay, I don't think you have any loss of hearing.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, next we're going to need to test whether or not you have any loss of smelling.
What? Loss of smelling?
Yes. It's one of the main signs of COVID.
Oh, well, how do we do that over the phone?
Oh, it's very simple. What I'm going to need you to do is take the index finger of the hand that isn't holding the phone and run it in between your... Then run that same finger very slowly under your nose while inhaling deeply through that same nose.
That's disgusting. Do I really have to do that?
I mean, only if you want to know whether you have COVID.
But couldn't I smell anything else? Like something less disgusting?
Like what?
Like literally anything. Like coffee. Coffee has a strong smell. I could go get a tin of ground coffee and smell that.
I mean, that isn't medically verified.
And what you just told me was medically verified.
Oh, extensively.
I can't believe people actually verified that.
Oh, yes. The clinical trials were very successful.
Clinical trials?
Yes, it's foolproof. The gold standard in smelling loss.
I'm getting the coffee.
Okay. I mean, if you're all right with not knowing whether you have COVID.
Okay, I can smell the coffee. It smells great. Smelling's fine.
Possible smelling loss.
But I just said I could smell just fine.
Do you have any loss of tasting?
Oh, no, definitely not.
Okay, but to be absolutely sure, what I need you to do...
I don't. My taste buds are just fine. I just had a hot dog, and it tasted hot doggy.
Okay, well, that's good to hear.
Thank God.
Okay, after our over-the-phone examination, I have determined that you likely do not have COVID.
Great. Never thought I did.
Although, of course, we can't be sure given the uncertainty about your smelling loss.
So do I have an ear infection or not?
What? No.
Are you sure? Shouldn't I really come in so that you can take a look inside my ear or get it swabbed or something?
Oh no, it's most likely a simple case of ear herpes.
Really?
Given that second photo you sent,
God.
I'll prescribe you a cream that should take care of it in a few days. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Thank you, I guess.
Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, actually, think I might have a yeast infection, but I really think for that I need to come in for a physical examination.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Do you have any salad tongs handy? Okay. Now I need you to slowly lower the phone down to the level of your... Oh! 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 Examination.
Yes.
Double-sided, you cheap bitch?